Cat Wagwan.
Watch out, I say most I praises, I hold it up, you know, up there all night judgment.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks for holding the line. I know we had you on hold for a very long time. Cat, what's going on? What's going on with Super Cat these days? Let's start by asking you, what's going on with Super Cat?
Well, I'm going to tell you that I most I keep I into his judgment, you know.
See, now, we have been wanting to hear Super Cat. We have been yearning to see Super Cat. We have been anticipating one day that we will be able to see a good Super Cat show, or we will be able to hear some new Super Cat musics and so forth. You've been away for a while, or you took a little pause. Why resurface now? Like, what do you have planned? You know, what's going on now that we are now seeing this Super Cat on Sting? We're seeing Super Cat in Amazura. We just saw Super Cat on Hot 97 show. What's going on with Super Cat now?
Well, Virgin, I never planned it, you know.
See.
This warrior killing people innocently over the world, I peck, I image, I likeness, I self, and this country been killing our people for over how much years now, and them still up on reservation. I don't hear anyone speak on their behalf.
See.
So the wild Apache, you have to go when the most I send him even in death. And if he never stop within this music, then this music couldn't keep its roots, because a lot of them is only culture now. So the dada disappeared when Jasper him disappeared, and him went forward to the dirt. And when I most I return him do have no other choice. Then I didn't plan this.
See. You spoke about the roots, right? And I was listening to a very good and educational conversation that you had a couple of days ago with DJ Roy, and it was very impressive.
Well, I don't deal with education in about. I deal with enlightenment.
It was a very enlightening.
Enlighten, you know, I-N, same word, same, I call it at the end of the word, I-N, enlighten in.
Enlighten in, right. Now, where does it start for Super Cat on this journey of music? Your road to become an icon in the music. Where does it start?
Well, I don't know about icon in about. I just know that, well, the most I, which is I most I preserve I over the years through music, and how it begins with separation in a roughness. I never bring down colonization or Western secular. Still it infringe upon a whole heap of people, and no one can deny them judgment charge to earth. Now, me people like I and I in different genre of the earth was suppressed. A man of a strong in himself to make it out of dirt sometimes with me, pressed down in the dirt. You know, I mean, I had a species suppression. Man of a strong to live it out, and man of a know most I great, God great. And with those strength, I will forward.
What was the refuge at the time, the music? What was that the escape from the sufferation and what was going on in Jamaica?
Well, just Jamaica, you know, Indian paradise, same big funny yard. Well, two whole heap of things up. People go through judgment, you know, even some people cry out for slavery. Still, you must know that the Indian nation, I nation, went through judgment, rub out almost to the brink of what them call it, extinction. Where them rub out, you know, annihilation. You don't see them. Now them on reservation. And when you hear them say distinction, that killing with honorable distinction, you know, rub them out, you know. So today, a while Apache forward in Super Cat, and Super Cat didn't plan it. Or you don't say a while Apache today, with so much of them on the reservation. And why Super Cat? And how come Super Cat? You have to ask him again, and he would have to ask himself. He never planned this, it just happened. And it happens that great. God is great.
During the time, Cat, when you emerged and when so much political situations was going on in Jamaica, and what many of the artists had to do was result to the music and the sound system culture, and to get the word out there, to spread a sense of consciousness amongst those that were listening in Jamaica. Where did you find your place in the early days of the dancehall?
I never trust no can, That is why I come through the music. So with them and them conscious and trust can, I sidestepped the whole of them, they even through politician. I was caught between a rock and a hard place, and the thing where I find a refuge in was the music. The only thing we make boys lower them guns and a man decide, don't kill nobody that night, and even though I'm afraid to come to the dance, it might hold a column, or a man might hold a high chant, or a man might hold a corner, and him listening to the music with him ears cock like an antenna TV pole. What? At the same time, the music never ever play a wicked man, or a take wicked man's soul.
What was so gravitating about the music back in your younger days? What gravitated you towards the music?
Forward in them time, the music are the only power that keep people out of trouble.
Sin.
As I tell you, make guys lower them gun. A man smoke or him a smoke, drink or him a drink, and keep him eye open up, and he means cock to the music. And the music is alive. Even though most I give I and I life, away from the life that give to man from great God great. The only thing that live parallel and parallel along life is music. There's so much great artists die, went for how much years. The music never stopped playing.
During the time when
Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson and them never stopped playing and so forth. Whole heap of people when music lives still.
During the time when you were DJing on some of the legendary sounds, and let me ask you this, what were some of the legendary sounds that Supercat passed through in his journey as a dancehall artist?
I can't name them so enough that no other DJ never got that journey yet. Supercat DJ, can tell me maybe over 300 sound out of Jamaica. There's some of them, you never even hear them name before. And no other artist ever got that journey, none. There's none to keep up that journey. It's a hidden history.
What gravitated you towards the sound systems? Because you said not many artists took the route that you took. I know that you used to trot with, there was a time when you were with Nicodemus, which you DJ about in some of your songs. Who were some of the other artists that made that trot with you and went around the island DJing on some of these popular sound systems?
Well, Dada, it started before even some of them artists there, because the reason why Dada gravitated to the music, Dada come from Ocean 11 before there was any address. So Dada people used to own West Indian music. There was songs that youth today and he was playing music in that time never hear. And Supercat was hearing them song first. Coming off the press hot. For instance, a song like Pussy Willow. I know enough of these people never hear them songs. And they are reggae songs,
Sin. So you getting to hear music that no one else was privileged to hear at the time, did it enhance your journey, your lyrics, your performance, your trot?
Well, a great Gandhi grew up in many different farms coming out of West Indian forests that dies. I see him Jamaica, I see him Spaniard, Ireland. And coming up to the influence, even before them touch Rocksteady and all them, I did even when them to them at the try Indian and scatter out them light, which means scatter light.
Right.
That I get to hear it at first hand. So the music went to transition and transition after transition and hands after hands after hands. And my thing was that the music was living inside a pie because I get so close to the rhythmic sound of the drum coming from I people out of India till it transcend to it dreadlock them because they learn to beat drum, learning from the great Indian coaches, Indian blue them out there. Smoke them Araja with them call the cushion thing, them time them man beat the goat skin drum. I was beat when you hear it lick a lightning and thunder, and when them iron and chief they lick it and you hear one of them bust. A lightning in your ear clap. Till it start till it start turn up in the studio, reggaematically,
Last week we
musically.
last week we had Josie Wells in the studio, and we were just speaking about rivalry and some of the stuff that used to take place in the older days, you know, when dancehall.
Well, the whole heap of rivalry, them there we passed too long time. Them there was just sound clash when a man coming up and make him name, you know, which is what they try to portray today. Still don't want it working live, direct and sound system. Those was the days when a man would come into the dance to perform, and then your sound at the end of the year would have to defend the title. Since there is so many upcoming sound, they would have to prove which sound is the top sound of the year.
Did you enjoy that time? Did you enjoy that time, Super Cat? Was that a better time for you?
It was an enjoying time in the bar.
Oh,
it
wow.
was a survival time, and if you couldn't survive it, then you die within the ring, and if you die within the ring, then your music will die permanently.
Wow. In discussing with Josie, he brought up your name, and he was saying that during that time and the politics that came into the music, to oppress the music, he was saying that based on the territory that you lived, you as an artist, anyone in Jamaica, somehow your area kind of synonymously made you come from that social party that ruled that area, and he was saying that that was affecting the camaraderie, the friendship in the music, because one artist might be from this place and the next artist might be from that place, and just because of the places that they're from, those artists found themselves not being able to be friends. Did you go through
I don't hear nothing about that. Watch out now. The music, the politics didn't come into the music. The politics couldn't get involved in the music. The music is the only thing that avoids politics. The politics was there incognitally from them times till now, jumping around, fiddling around.
Okay.
As I tell you before, the music is the thing that preserved great youth from them time till this time, so they could live without the sabotagement of politics. There's a whole heap of youth who left out of community which was broken and become ghetto because of whatever the colonialism bring down and the Western secularism that suppressed people from Europe. And then some people afraid to speak about it. And when it was supposed to field out, as they say, into what was transition into people owning their sovereign, they bring politics down, as you hear Sizzla tell you when the politics friction come down and them farm Babylonian. And there was another council again against His Majesty. And that's what it is.
What does a Super Cat feel? What does Super Cat feel about, you know, where the music is today? You were there, you trod through the struggle. You know, you've seen a lot of artists come after your era, and a lot of them were afforded.
No, our thing is no error, you know, we never have an error. Our thing is enlightened. No error. Once you have an error, you know, you make a mistake. And we never make a mistake, else would lead the youth of a tree.
What do you feel about the music today and where the industry is?
I feel this way. I see great God, great blessed man like Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Sizzla, Capleton, and if the music was so strong, then those youth couldn't live up as man and live to take care of their responsibility.
See.
These youths can afford their life today because of music. And on top of it, some of them went to proper school, yet still graduating from school. Some of them was told that they are overqualified for jobs when there was no jobs to give some of them. The music make a way. So I know I make way. Because a man like Sizzla coming out of school at them graduation, we never even go to school to hear gradu. I prefer graduation. With him coming out of school as a graduate student, yet still a 9 to 5, couldn't take care of his responsibility, which the life he's living today. Musically, that responsibility is taken care of through music, and there would be no other way for him to get there. Only way it was through this music. So when I say Beanie Man and them youth that upon level and step up and can live their life, I say, watch out, praise this, to great God, great.
Super Cat is going to Jamaica for Sting on December 26th. Super Cat will also be featured inside Club Amazura on December 20th. I want to talk to you about both of those big events because people are so happy to be able to get a chance to just see Super Cat grace the stage once again. Now, Sting, after all these years, Super Cat has not been in Jamaica. How do you feel about your return back to the stage in Jamaica?
I never had no problem with return to his stage, you know, that I work since I had 9 years of age, and that a great rock of ages, you know, this, so we go perform for high people, and nothing, man, a man like me reach the island, I kick off my shoes and thing, man, I step on fire ground, man, and I might think that over the years, I never lose my people, and them never lose I, you know, cause over the years I grew them from fun step up to your condition.
See.
And that is one of the soldiers when him going up him island, Indian Paradise, same Jamaica, same Spaniard. He's a man who never have any fear of mingling with the people, you know. Him and the great late, God bless him soul, you know, Nicodemus.
So you're looking forward to your arrival in Jamaica?
I don't have any rival. I'm going in there to make sure that the music don't have any rival because you have some people never respect where the youths them reach, and there's underprivileged people with a crab in a barrel mentality who cannot expect how far one great work has taken him or taken them or most of these youths.
Those of you who are tuning in, we're talking to Super Cat, the Dan Dada, in a rare interview because he doesn't do interviews that often. We're talking, of course, about him going back to Jamaica.
No rare Dada. We take care with great care up here, around here, and most I did it.
We're talking about him going to Sting. And it's so anticipated. Everyone in Jamaica is talking about it. Also, he will be performing in Club Amazura. Super Cat, talk to me about this Amazura performance that you will be doing. What can the people expect?
Well, you just know that you never under-expect or disrespect. Dada is a man who given it spontaneously. He's a man who train people like Ninja Man. And Ninja Man was never a failure until them come with the agent of destruction. Is a substance for destroy the height where a great man reach, and if you are not smart enough, them will give you enough to mash you up like a powder puff. So I have to keep it tough, and when you find yourself forward to the dirt, you will your stuff for it and know great God is great, and then send you out again. So never lose the roots, because some is only culture knocks, and remember, if you don't have a root, you're a dying tree. So I hold it, and when we forward, great God, great, give I high spirit for go and deal with the people. So we were never short of words dealing with this work. It's our work, and even when we have to go and do it in the toughest of the toughest, we call upon the great God, great, and him say, watch your youth. Get it done.
Will it be a band performance? Will you be performing on a sound system? What will be going down on Club Amazura?
Well, I have to perform with the band that I call this over the years. I deal with sound system and set them at the highest level.
See.
And what happens here now, when you reach a showmanship, you have to come professionally. If you are not coming professionally, then the music is losing its value and you are stepping to a lower level than what you set out there. One thing with Dada, he never lose the leveling.
Speaking of not losing leveling and speaking of sound systems, I want to ask you a question that many people don't know the answer to. I hope that you will be able to answer it. The fact that it has been said that you just don't enjoy doing dub plate recordings, is that true?
Well, I don't know what is dub. I don't do dub. I never get paid for a dub, and I don't do dub. The Taliban offer 1.5 million for the dub, and I make them know, say, watch here. Both sides, I'm a virgin, I can't stick no pin. I up on the cross, and I watching both wing. A knock shot for the United States, and a knock shot for the Taliban. I was a warrior, and them man that grew up in an Indian paradise when they were running out of the island. When man like Arbella Fantasy thinking, come Mr. Taliban, come tell him a banana. Well, a Super Cat eat the whole of chocolate of banana, you know, that I eat roast banana, green banana, wild banana, ripe banana, banana flickers. Until this day, I know that when you go and work and reach a level, especially when people invest millions of dollars into the eye in this music called reggae, and so there is no one in the island who would invest so much money in any one of I and I individually as a reggae performer, artists are coming up. If you don't learn how to keep those values, then you will go and prostitute what great people invest in the eye. And when it's time for them to recoup what they invest in the eye will become a failure to the eye roots, the eye self, the eye music, the air condition plus the iPhone.
It's the voice of Super Cat, man, the Dan Dada. He's going to be inside Club Amazura on December 20th. And then he leaves out and goes to Jamaica for a big Sting performance on December 26th. Those of you who are Super Cat fans, such as myself, know that you need to be in one of these two venues to see this historical performance from the Dan Dada Super Cat. Cat, before you leave, are we going to see more performances from you? Are you going to now, you know, be going on tours and doing stuff like that, or is this just a one-off?
Watch you know that I didn't plan these things, and if the most I forward, it's for a reason that is great. Above I don't know the fullness of it yet. Still most often time I never like plan nothing, you know. I just flow without the most I flow I. And when the most I flow I, how him flow I. It's the high spirit carry I. So whatever is in the future, I know not, no one know. Until it manifests itself, then the people is there and the people will get there to see what is happening, because the most I say singers and players of instruments, plus the people who carry the current with the most I great God great in the midst of it. So I never often plan nothing, so it just happen when it happens.
Big up Super Cat, man. We are definitely fans of your work and what you have been doing over the years and what you're still doing. It must feel good that songs that you recorded from the 80s are still anthems in the dancehall and throughout any place that plays reggae all over the world. Thank you so much for calling into Sound Chat Radio and just spending some time.
I say praises to great God, great, because it's only him can make them think that happen. Because if you ask that himself, well, up him songs them, I tell you I don't know. One thing I want to say, I spec after spec to the I spec to the people in Brooklyn, because so long, you know, them so enough I can't even call name. I want to say enough respect to King of this sound and King of this corner. So Troy and Lincoln and all them sound, they even Skeleton and Sterling when that of them was passing through gangster living. Well, this is how the man living and passing. Watch here, man, that's how we do it. From thick and thin, and we still there for come tell the people themselves. Music live. Reggae music never die, can't die, will never die. So go your wing and fly.
Give thanks, Super Cat, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Give thanks.
Bless up,
yeah, man. Bless up, my brother.